Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is Vlogust for August 27th, 2017. It's almost over. So it's a little bit after 4 o'clock right now. I just got Killian up from his nap and he is acclimating to being awake, which he is very much like me. For about the first half hour he's awake, I pretty much just leave him alone to his own devices because it's not worth engaging with him to have him rip my head off. So I just give him a while to wake up. And then he's fine. He's his happy, chirpy self after that. It is, like I said, it's a little after 4. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning so that I could drop Adam off to leave for his training. He had to be there at 5, and then they didn't even board until 7 o'clock. So was it really worth getting up that early to have him there that early? I don't know. The boys have been pretty decent today. They'll be good for about 2 or 3 days, and then Killian will start freaking out wondering where Adam is. Where's Daddy? Where'd Daddy go? My daddy's gone. Wah! I'm looking forward to it, as you can tell. And yes, I'm still drinking coffee at 4 o'clock because I know that I will not make it to bedtime without a little bit of liquid assistance. So yeah, and yes, it is just coffee. I wouldn't be drinking if I was going to be the only one here with the kids. Not that I drink anyway, but that's really irrelevant, I guess. So I have been working mostly just on the Dracaris blanket, which is 2 strands of homespun held together and a giant end hook. I have just tied on the 3rd set of skeins. I just want to make sure that wherever it's attached, it's not going to unravel, so give me a second here. So this is what I got for width so far. It's definitely getting there in size. I mean, it's this wide right now, and it's probably about 60-ish inches long, somewhere in that range. So I've got 2 more skeins. Like I said, I just tied on the 3rd. Well, I have 4 more skeins, but I have 2 more sets of skeins. But there's this. This is where it's at right now. I literally just yesterday evening tied on the 3rd set, so I've definitely got a ways to go in it. So this isn't even completely halfway done yet, so I think that this is going to be more than big enough for a blanket for a 10-year-old kid. Where is my marker? It must be on the other side. Yep. Alright, so when I showed it in my last yarn talk video, I only had from here to here done. And now I have all the rest of this. So that's what I've mostly been working on as far as crochet goes. I really need to figure something out. I've been majorly having the urge to write, but then I look at my backlog of crochet stuff and I'm like, oh my lord, I have so many things that I should be done with by now. And I had initially wanted to put a bunch of things on sale on my Etsy shop for the weekend because of the new sale thing, and it's Labor Day weekend, and with everything else and getting everything ready for Adam to leave, it didn't happen. So that means I'm gonna have to get everything prepped over the next few days and plan a big sale probably for maybe Thursday through Monday next week. Just call it like a back to school sale or something. I pretty much just want to clear out as much of the stuff that I have already made as physically possible so that I can get excited about making other stuff again. And I need to go through my boxes of pre-made stuff, and anything that is a year old, I'm gonna call it a loss, and I'm just gonna donate it. So it's not completely a loss because it's gonna be going to help somebody, but you know, it's something that I was hoping would make me a little bit of money, and it didn't. But part of the endeavor of being an entrepreneur is unfortunately sometimes when you hope something will make you money, really all you do is eat it. It happens. So, now that my evenings are going to be free, I am planning to, after this evening, I'm going to set myself up a schedule, so hopefully I'll be able to get one posted a week, potentially film a few at the same time if it's not too terribly difficult. But I'm hoping to get back on a schedule of posting one tutorial per week and one yarn talk per week. And if I can get my writing mojo back, maybe a book talk too. Maybe. And I wanted to say thank you to everybody who left awesome comments on the video from yesterday in regards to the granny shrug that I made. It is the movie night cocoon cardigan, I believe. I know I've linked to it before, but I'll put the link to it again down in the description box of this video, so that if anybody's wanting to make it and they haven't been able to find a pattern that they like, you can go from the one that I used. The only difference between the pattern and what I did is I still used a worsted weight yarn, but I used a K hook instead of an H hook. And I used the Cakes chain yarn from Ice Yarns for it, and it took both balls, and I ended up having to use a several yard strand of black to finish off the extra row of border that I did on it. So had I followed the pattern to the letter rather than doing extra rows and less rows here and there where I felt like it, because that's what I do with pretty much every pattern in the history of ever. Nurgle, kitty kitty. The cat is behind the computer, so if it starts wiggling around and you hear weird rumbling sounds like thunder, that's because there's a big black cat sitting there. Hello, handsome. You see the kitty? Oh, you giving him the feather? I don't think he needs that feather, sweetie. Do you want to take the feather? Handsome. That's a giant mirror, by the way. He's making faces at himself. Don't kick the mirror. That's not very nice. Oh, yuck. Don't lick it either. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Take your feather and go, silly. Go on. Let me finish recording this, and then I will come hang out with you and your brother. Yes, kitty. All right. Watch your toes. Ugh. Yep, that's our pretty kitty. That's Nurgle.
Pretty monkey.
That is a dragon on Mommy's mouse. You're right. My mouse pad looks like a kitty foot. Yep.
Pickle, 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 pickle. Picky. Don't surprise one.
That was a surprise. Yeah.
Chucky. Chucky.
Oh, the kitty's hiding now. Well, that was interesting. And now that that's done with, I'm going to finish this up quick. Have a few more things I wanted to mention before I cut this video. One of them being, if you are a content creator, it is acceptable, especially for all of you crafty YouTube vlogger people out there, it's okay to use yarn porn as a tag in your videos. However, apparently food porn is not acceptable, because with my little cake demonstration yesterday, I used that as a tag, and doing that will apparently cause you to get the yellow money symbol, which means that there will be limited advertisement on your video. So if you're attempting to make any money whatsoever from click-throughs, then just don't use food porn, because apparently that's a no-no. As soon as I took that off of there, it went right back to green, so whatever. So I will not be recording anything else tonight because Game of Thrones is on, and even though it's unfortunate that my husband will not be here to watch the season finale with me, I will most definitely be watching it as soon as I get the kids in bed. Nurgle, please stop shaking the table, sweetie. I love you, old man. So there's that, and I do have plans, provided now that I'm going to have some more free time, I'll actually be able to get to it. I plan to hopefully be releasing the second part of my Infernalia Chronicles prequel trilogy mid-September. I'm aiming for somewhere in there. I was hoping end of August, but I haven't had the time, and there's absolutely no way. And that's the really nice thing about being completely independent and not even running with a small press. If life goes sideways and your deadlines need to get moved, you can move your deadlines. I don't have enough work out there to really have to worry about my loyal fans expecting something by a certain point and having them go, oh my god, she didn't put it out when she said she was gonna, I'm just not gonna buy it. I mean, I'm sure eventually there will be some people that are like that, but if you can't understand that authors are people that have lives and illnesses and children and family events and all sorts of other crises that can occur, then oh well, I guess you're not going to spend 99 cents on my book for me to get 33 of it. Whatever. So, I'm to the point where I have absolutely no direction anymore because my train of thought got interrupted by a child multiple times. So, I'm going to cut this here, and I will catch all of you tomorrow for another video. Maybe a yarn talk. Maybe. But the fact that I don't have any other finished objects to show means probably not for a few more days. So I guess that is it for me. Thank you to all of the new subscribers. Thank you to all the old subscribers. Thank you to whoever the Insta hater is that keeps giving me a thumb down on every one of my videos for the past 3 or 4. Whatever. And I will catch all of you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.